People, do not let your dream die. I'll be right back to expand on that. Hey Halifax, Brenda K here with the Halifax Home Selling Group and the sweet Miss Frankie who's here with me every day. You know, what dream am I talking about? I'm talking about the dream of home ownership. There's nothing like it. Home ownership is the cornerstone of your wealth. It always has been, and it always will be. So I want to talk today about this, about some tips, because I'm having some questions and I want to make sure everybody's really well informed. So I went back and did a little bit of history too. So the first question I get from people, maybe I'll step back and wait for the interest rates to drop again. Well, you might be waiting a long time. The government has to get the rates back up. Do I agree what they did? Absolutely not. There was no need of it. No need of it. And in 2019, we're at 3.73%. People stay there. But no, God bless our government. It doesn't matter who's in power because one does this and one does that, and one does this and one does that. And, at the end of the day, it's us, the Canadian people, trying to, live our dream of home ownership and build our cornerstone of wealth that we got caught in the middle of this. So because we did, we're going to live with it and we're going to make it work. Here's some history. In 1975, the interest rate was 11.5%. So that was in 1975. And we all remember going up through, I know our first home there, 10%, then we did 13%. And there were homes at I think it was around 1982, I believe, around probably 18%. So it was pretty scary, all right? So that's 1975. It took until 2009 to go down to 5.79. That's a lot of years. 1973, 11.5, 2009, 5.79. Long time, isn't it? 2010, they were 4.8%. I was so excited, and I said this in another video. I was like, oh my God, the interest rates are down below 5. Here, flyers. Everybody got to buy, everybody got to sell. It was a great market. In 2017, they dropped to they were sitting at around 3.73. So there you go. To get to 3.73, it took from 1975 to get there. You want to sit back and wait for them to go low? No, adapt to the market. Adapt to what's going on with the interest rates and the government. It's not going to change for a long time. So we have to adjust. So what we need to do is we want to reevaluate our home ownership. What are our goals? Every time we go in to the bank and they give us a rate, every time a value of what you can afford. And remember what I always say, don't just go on what they tell you can afford, ask them what the payments will be. So readjust your budget. Look at it and focus on your needs, not just your wants. There's a lot less bidding wars going on out there right now, so you can take more time. You can view more houses. All right, this time last year, there was like 300 and some houses on the market. We're now going on, I think we're right around 800 right now. So take a little bit of time, improve your financial position. There's another tip. Your down payment will definitely be affected. So lower your budgets. Yes, I know. You're going to lower your budget and have payments the same, or maybe even a little bit higher, but that's the financial war that we are in right now. I want to jump back to this. House prices. So there's the next question. Brenda, house prices are dropping. I want to talk about this survey I'm doing, and I have attached a link to the survey below because I would love to have your opinions. And we're talking about the market. Everybody seems to be thinking, or the most people outside of this world seem to be thinking that prices are dropping. Prices in Halifax are not dropping. They've adjusted to a norm that's not going into these crazy bidding wars. You can't put them $100,000 higher hoping you'll get it, because you won't, but they're not pre-pandemic either. So we do still have a very strong market in Halifax. The definition of a seller's market is if you sell your house between 1 and 90 days. Well, we're still seeing houses go anywhere from 3 days to to 3 weeks. I actually had an agent say to me there last week, well, we want a better price because you've been on the market for 30 days. And I'm like, hello? Really? Get that out of your head, people. Get it out of your head. Those days, like I said, unless here's your perfect price point right now for Halifax. If you go between 350 and 450, or even 300 and 450, yeah, there might be some people, wanting to bid because they're high in demand. So now we've got reevaluate, adjust your budget. Don't wait for the interest rates to go down. Improve your financial position, and then adjust the interest rate expectations. Get used to the rate being 5+ for a while, because it's going to be, okay? Right now, pricing is holding. If the home is priced well, they are selling. So like I said, it's still a really strong market. If we're looking at an interest rate now, they'd be going up a few more times. I believe the government said that there's going to be at least 1, if not 2, coming next year. So that's kind of where my head is at on those little tips there. Adjust it. The biggest one is adjust your budget and adjust your expectations. But Halifax is a strong market. Who is this market ideal for right now? Empty nesters, because a lot of empty nesters have homes in that price range, and first-time home buyers. So please, people, do not let your dream of home ownership die. I'm Brenda K with the Halifax Home Selling Group. This is the Sweet Miss Frankie. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like my channel, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next Thursday. Cheers.